Oh, we made it.
We are here.
Mm-hmm. All right. Cool. Welcome. How are we all doing today?
Fantastic. Good to go.
Sam?
Hanging in.
Sam, it looks hella dark in your room right now.
It's just, I think it's a new camera. Like, I have my window shut, but it looked worse last night. I'm trying to figure out the lighting with the new camera. I don't know how to do it the best.
Yeah, I'm used to the sky blue coming through. Now we just got the green light from the back.
Looks like a dungeon.
The man
What's
is
up, Josh?
in the fortress.
I feel like I'm in a
Man.
dungeon with this wait for the finals.
It's tough. We're getting there. We're really close. Really
I
close.
think
Yeah,
once
better-
media day, things are gonna really that'll jumpstart things.
Yeah,
Can't
we'll
wait.
get there. We'll get there. We're getting there slowly. Hello, everybody. Yeah, no Aeroback Center Wi-Fi means probably a pretty much better stream. I got this new camera, but I don't like it as much. I like the wide lens one. Like this one is still like it's just.
Oh,
the
it
old
already
one I
came
had.
in?
Yeah, this is my new one, but it's just the same as like the old one I have, but
You
better
still
quality.
look clear. Yeah.
The quality
look
of this
clear,
shot is
but
really good.
I look
This will
clear,
help
but
Ghost
I
Jack.
like
When you're at games and stuff, it's gonna do wonders.
Yeah, we'll see.
I like the thumbnail today of you. Just
Mm-hmm.
what did you have the finger up? You doing the what's up, brother?
Yeah, I took a thumbnail because it did better last time. I took a thumbnail, and so I did it again, and it's working.
Thumbnails for the win.
Got to do it. Thank you. Yes. I think this camera is definitely better than the other one. It's just I like the quality and picture of this one was really good. The one that didn't was laggy, Sam, but
Yeah.
the video and audio was delayed, so it was just.
I'm so happy because when you were setting it up, I was like, oh my God, that one looks so great. I'm going to buy one. And then I didn't know which one it was. So I just kind of went with the one that I have now.
Yeah.
Oh man, if I had a laggy one, I'd be pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Are we not out on Twitter right now?
We
I
are.
should be. I got a notification for myself.
I don't see it on How About Them Celtics.
It should be.
Oh, that's weird. StreamYard says it is.
Yeah, StreamYard says it went out on all the Twitters.
No, we are up. I'll send it to you, Bobby, if you want.
Yeah, good looks.
Oh, I don't see it on How About Them Celtics either.
I don't
you see it, Tim?
there.
I have it up. Yeah, it's up on my side. It's up in my notifications.
Weird. That's all right. Anyways, Celtics-Mavericks kicking off in a couple days here now. We talked about the general stuff from the series earlier in the week. But we mentioned then, we have time to dive in a little bit deeper throughout the week. So the question I'll pose to you guys to start today is, what matchup are you most interested in seeing in this series? Individual matchup.
So for me, it's Jalen guarding Luka. We touched on it last week that he did an outstanding job in Dallas when it took 30 shots to get 33 points in 40 minutes. So I'm curious to see, what does it look like on this stage in the NBA Finals when it's not just passing through Texas for a night, totally different ball game. And then also, I am curious about how the Celtics fare guarding Kyrie, not just because of the extra juice that he'll get from revenge and being in the finals and all that, but sometimes we talk about Drew Holiday for as outstanding a defender as he is. Sometimes those quicker, shiftier guards are the ones that give him the most difficulty. And with Derek White, he had trouble guarding those guys in Indiana. Now, sometimes it's just the reality that when you're playing on the highest level, that there are guys you wouldn't necessarily expect that give you a hard time along the way. But we're going to have to see it with Derek White having a need to bounce back to help this team out on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think the Kristaps layer of this is going to be really interesting. I think we talked about this on the video that went up today, Jack, but he has been really good this season in revenge spots. He played really well against the Knicks in particular, had the big shot on opening night, had some big quarters against them, specifically the one that they played the bonus game after the in-season tournament wrapped up. He came out and ripped off a bunch of points right away. Like, he hasn't been afraid of the moment for the most part. He wasn't fantastic in the Miami series, but going now, it's going to be the finals. It's going to be Dallas, who, according to our comments section this morning, they do not like him. They're not a fan of him. The fan base will absolutely be hostile towards Kristaps. I'm curious to see his impact on both ends of the floor. We've seen him give the Celtics so much extra juice on offense just from being able to catch the ball at the free throw line, turn and shoot, and put pressure on defenses without having to do a whole lot. On defense, his length and his mobility are very good for protecting the rim, especially as a help guy. Dallas doesn't play a style of offense where he's going to have to guard the post, which is one concern. I think we all could be like, hey, don't love him in a matchup against Bam. Don't love him in a matchup against Embiid or Jokic. But Dallas is just running pick and rolls for their big guys, or the big guys won't be getting the ball. There's no opportunities for Lively or Gafford to just sit there, post up, and try and go to work. So this is a spot where he should be effective with his length and athleticism deflecting passes in that situation.
I think, and I said this in our video this morning again, like I'm interested to see how the Celtics handle matchups across the board a little bit. I'd like to see them put Drew and KP on Derek Jones and PJ Washington, put Tatum on the center because, I mean, Derek Lively's going to be setting a million screens, or Daniel Gafford, whoever, going to be setting a million screens for Luka. And so if you put Tatum on him, then it's not as fun to get Tatum switched on to Luka as it is Horford. So you not only would you force Derek Jones and or PJ Washington to be setting the screens, but it also means that they can help off of those guys when Derek Lively does still set the screen. Kristaps can play the roam, free safety defense in the paint. Drew Holiday has the freedom to help off and send double teams and all the stuff that he's done all season. And so I think that'll be fun. I think Derek White on Kyrie will be fun to watch as well. And then I think Drew Holiday is just going to be a fun guy to watch throughout the entire series because he's sort of been a menace on defense, regardless of the matchup that he's been put in or put on at times, I should say. I'll ask the same thing on the flip side. What are you most looking forward to in terms of offensive matchups? Not Celtics defending Mavs, but Mavs defending Celtics. You're muted, I think. Bobby, you're muted. You're muted.
Good looks, Jack. So I think locking in, because there's a few great options there to that question. I think it's to see how they go at Luka in particular, because a huge storyline with him is one-way player. We even talked about it throughout this regular season regarding the MVP race and why that should get held against him. And he's talked about putting more in to the defensive end this season and being better and feeling like he doesn't get enough credit for his effort and performance on that end. And he's definitely better this season compared to years past. Nonetheless, now on this stage, as you're trying to wear him out over the course of a game and series, I think it's going to be interesting to see just how much they target him and how effective they are when they go at him.
I've been saying it. I'm going to keep saying it. Holiday post-ups on Kyrie as much as you can. It's just been so effective throughout this playoff run. The guard post-ups from the Celtics as a whole have been effective in years past. They've had Marcus do it. He was excellent at getting buckets right underneath the rim. These NBA guards are not necessarily conditioned to guarding in the post, especially guys their own size. And Holiday has proven that he's so good at it. He can do it against guards, but he can also do it against some of these big guys. Like he got 2 big and ones at the end of game 3 and game 4 against the Pacers, and he was doing it against Siakam. He wasn't fazed by larger defenders. He's confident in his post moves, and he's someone who has a pretty solid touch around the rim, or at least he has throughout the playoff run. The controlled post-up, standstill hook shots are far better than driving layups for him, I guess we could say, because people will be like, well, he doesn't have the best finishing percentage. Well, he's pretty good out of the post.
Yeah. I think Kristaps. It needs to be Kristaps. I don't know if he's going to be 100%. I don't know if he's going to be 90%. I don't know what percent he'll be heading into the finals. I hope it's as close to 100% as the Celtics have possibly gotten him. It's been over a month. But any mismatch that Kristaps can attack is a good one in the series, except for maybe the bigs. And I feel like we've gotten so used to just not seeing him on the floor that at least I've not forgotten about, but just disregarded how deadly he was in post mismatches the whole series from that free throw line. And obviously wasn't quite as effective later in the season when the fouling went down and he wasn't getting to the free throw line every other possession. But getting him to the free throw line on a smaller guard and having him turn around for a jump shot is still like a free 2 points. So I think using him to punish the Mavs, who outside of their big is a relatively small, they run relatively small lineups, because even Derek Jones, like Derek Jones is praised as this great defender, and he is, but he's not like tall, like he's not like this 6'8" massive guy. I think he's 6'5". He's listed at 6'7",
and he's skinny.
but I've seen him listed at 6'5". Yeah, he's 6'7" on Google, but 6'5" on Basketball Reference, so he's a lot smaller than people like generally probably think about when they're talking about Derek Jones, and he's great. It's not a knock on him. It's just like he's not this giant behemoth of a defender. So I'm curious to see how Kristaps attacks it.
Speaking of Kristaps, Chandler Parsons went on FanDuel TV this morning, and he kind of talked about Porzingis in Dallas, the relationship there. And this is what he had to say. They did not like Porzingis in Dallas. Luka did not like playing with him. There is an actual beef there. Now, whether or not this is true or not is another thing, but it'll add some fuel to the fire. And, we kind of discussed it already. Porzingis has been pretty good in the revenge games. He's somebody that doesn't back down from the challenge. He's made big shots in hostile environments, and this could be a great situation for him to thrive. Parsons even said he thinks he's going to get booed every time he touches the ball. He's going to get the old LeBron Kyrie treatment. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm looking forward to a strong series from him.
Yeah, he had a great game against Dallas at TD Garden this season, and we've seen how much he relishes, like you said, going to MSG and getting booed by that Knicks crowd. I don't, even with this being the finals, it's probably more hostile at Madison Square than it will be American Airlines. So it is going to be interesting to see what that pulls out from Kristaps, and just knowing how much he enjoys it. And then the other side of it is from a schematic standpoint, that with him, it's a little different because it's more the pick and pops, and it'll be curious to see what Dallas does defensively with that. And if they just decide we're not coming all the way out to meet someone who's 7'3" and hasn't played in over a month. But when it's Al Horford stationed in the corner, does that pull someone like a Gafford or a Lively, a rim protector away? Or do they just live with it a little more like what the Cavs did? And so that's going to be one of those interesting cat and mouse games to see how they respond, especially if you're making them pay for leaving a shooter open.
Hello, Rui. Welcome in. Appreciate you. Hello. I want to ask about the bench as well, because the Mavs bench has played well this postseason at times. Jaden Hardy's played a big role. Obviously, I think they've been bringing Lively off the bench. No, yeah, Lively's been coming off the bench, so he's been a good bench guy for them. Even though he plays like the same minutes as Gafford, so neither of them is really like a quote unquote bench guy, more than the other. Josh Green, Tim Hardaway Jr., Jaden Hardy, they've been playing some decent minutes throughout the postseason conference finals. They run mostly the starting lineup and the extra big. But when you look at Josh Green, Kleber, Hardaway, Hardy versus the Celtics bench, are you confident that the Celtics bench can bounce back from what was a pretty, I would say, disappointing series against the Pacers?
Yeah, it was really underwhelming. Conversely, Dallas ranks in the top 5 in scoring this postseason from their second unit, just giving them nearly 24 points per playoff game. So the Celtics, they're going to need Sam Hauser to snap out of this funk. And you never know when it's coming, but at least during the regular season, there were times where he would deal with this and you could appreciate his defense and some of his other contributions. It wasn't the case against Indiana. And that's partially because you're going up against the highest scoring offense. So it's a bigger challenge on that side of the ball, but they are going to need Sam Hauser to get his groove back. And then with Peyton Pritchard, there were some really good games. Sam mentioned that game 2 was one of his favorite performances this postseason. They're going to need him to be, I'd say, more consistent and maybe a little more of a contributor in this series, because Dallas has turned into, since the trade deadline, a strength in numbers thing. For whereas top heavy as it is with Kyrie and Luka, you watch a game and you appreciate that in big moments, whether it's PJ Washington, whether it's Derek Jones Jr., whether it's either one of their centers, you go on down the line, they're getting contributions. Josh Green playing good defense and giving them a little more juice in transition. So the Celtics, they're guys outside of the top 6. They're going to need them to have more of an imprint on this series than they did the Eastern Conference Finals.
It sounds very cliche, but it feels like the Celtics rotation depth guys are more well equipped with experience, having been to the finals in 2022. Even though Hauser wasn't he wasn't a part of that, but Horford was there, Pritchard was there, Luke Cornett was on the team, I believe. Like, these are all guys who have been a part of a run deep. They've been in the environment, and they have a leg up on guys like Josh Green and Jaden Hardy, who are young. They haven't played on this stage just yet. And the Celtics, their bench guys are playing less out of a. The thing about Dallas is it feels like their bench and rotation guys are all pretty interchangeable. They're all solid players, but the difference between them and Boston is Boston's bench guys are on the bench because those guys in front of them are at a whole nother level. Derek White, Drew Holiday, and Porzingis are the role guys in the starting lineup. And then you have Al Horford coming off the bench when the team is healthy. You have Peyton Pritchard coming off the bench. Pritchard, who has been fantastic at times in this playoff run, he wasn't fantastic against Indiana. He still got his buckets, but the defense wasn't as effective as it had been. And we talked about Hauser. Please just make your shots. It's the only thing they have you out there to do. You got to do it. But if he's able to do that, he's such a weapon. The difference, the range in Hauser's effectiveness can go from absolute zero to a game changer, just if that ball is finding the bottom of the net. Dallas has plenty of solid players. These guys have had a tremendous playoff run, but the reason why you're seeing a lot of bench scoring from Dallas is because it's more of a necessity. They aren't getting consistent buckets from everybody in the starting lineup, so those guys have to come in and contribute. Otherwise, they wouldn't be where they're at.
Yeah. Make your shots, Hauser, like you said. I think the bench's minutes is going to go down a lot in the series. I don't think you'll see a ton of Hauser or Cornett. I think you'll see a decent amount of Pritchard just because, like, you can't really run a 6-man rotation and you need a little bit of extra juice. But I think the starters are going to get run in this series, with Horford sort of filling in for Porzingis when need be, etc. Shaq, there's no practice or no media availability today. I think they're practicing yesterday and today, but no media availability. The next one will be tomorrow, so we'll be back there at the Arbach Center. But yeah, I'm looking for the bench. You have to hope that they can be a little bit better, but I guess we shall see. Bobby, any other like storylines or points you're looking for in the series that you think is interesting that you don't think enough people are talking about?
Well, one I'm curious to get everyone's opinion on, including the group chat, is what you would do personally and what's your expectation for Kristaps Porzingis when he returns. Do you start him or do you bring him off the bench? So, Sam, we can start with you and just kick it around.
I think he's going to play game one. I think he's going to start. I can see the perspective and thought process from bringing him off the bench. It kind of takes some pressure off. Horford's been playing some good ball as the starter, and he's gotten comfortable with that rotation. But at the same time, like, Porzingis has been so effective. He has had so much time to get better. The way the team is talking about him, the actual insight you're finally getting from Dr. Joe Mazzulla says that he's going to be ready. Joe Mazzulla, who told you guys absolutely nothing, claimed stupid every single possible time he could when asked about Porzingis, his now being like, yes, he's progressing nicely. He's ramping up. He's really not having any setbacks. Like, he's presenting an expectation that Porzingis will play. And if there's one thing we know about Joe Mazzulla, he's not just up there saying stuff to say it. He's sending us all a message that he's going to play, whether he's doing it so we all know or just kind of finally confident in it and ready to talk about it. And he doesn't feel like there's going to be this unbelievable pressure on somebody that's not ready. I don't think we would be hearing this if Porzingis was on the fence or not completely ready. I think he's ready. He might have been ready for a little bit, but Mazzulla's talking about this says a lot to me.
Yeah, I think he's playing. I mean, I think to Sam's point, the fact that Mazzulla has spoken about it is saying that he's playing. I think it's just a matter of what he'll look like. I think he's pretty close to 100%. I think that was the whole point of keeping him out throughout the Eastern Conference Finals, etc. And so I think you'll see him play as close to himself as possible. There were some videos floating around on Twitter. He looked like he was moving all right. I don't think you'll see this until he actually gets out there on the court. World Be Free. They've been so tight-lipped about it. I don't think we're getting any video of that until it's happening in front of us. So
doing some windmills.
It'll be interesting to see how he handles it. But yeah, Bobby.
Yeah, I just think the messaging could not be more clear that when the curtain opens up and we get our first look after Celtics practice and it's Kristaps shooting threes, if they didn't want us to see him out on the court doing work, he wouldn't have been out there. Just
Right.
like, when we're in Cleveland and we come for shoot around and it's Kristaps going through one-on-one drills, including even doing some defensively with DJ McClay, if they didn't want us to see that, we wouldn't have been able to witness it. And so between that, the messaging, again, we wouldn't have known that he was a full participant in a moderate practice if Joe didn't tell us that from the podium on Saturday. And then the idea that, hey, we're going to go harder tomorrow and we'll see how he responds. So everything points to him gearing up. I think the extra week really helped him in particular and allowed them to be cautious, as did the 3-0 series lead against Indy. So to me, I think he plays in game one. I think he's going to start. Now, that might make things where the reintegration, it's going to take more from the Celtics, the other four starters, in terms of just getting comfortable with him back on the floor instead of Horford, where they've had this groove for almost the whole playoff run. But I think it's easier on him than being on the stationary bike, for example, until his number gets called to come off the bench. So I do agree. I think he starts. I think that makes the most sense, but it also requires the biggest adjustment from the other four starters.
I'm very curious to see, like, after the finals is over, win or lose, if he speaks and people are like, hey, realistically, like, could you have come back sooner? What the answer would be. Because I feel like it might be yes. I know you guys might have a different opinion, but it feels like he probably could have came back if they really wanted him to come back for the conference finals, but they were just like, nah, why bother, right? I'm somewhat worried for his sake with the amount of switching he's probably going to have to do on quick ball handlers like Kyrie and Luka. They're going to try and put him in as much action as possible. And for what it's worth, when he's been on the floor, they haven't run switch all. He's been in drop. But still, there's going to be some mobile responsibility from him, right? So let's just see how the calf holds up. I don't, like I said, I don't think he's really hurting anymore, but you can always re-injure it. All the Twitter doctors, 15% re-injuries. That's what I keep seeing.
We'll see. I don't trust anything until I see it on the court. So I'll wait till I see KP and see what happens from there. Thank you, Rui. And yeah, we're ready to rock. And Pascal's talking. Everyone's in the chat site. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Bobby, you want to do trivia or anything else?
Now let's go do trivia.
Okay.
Trivia,
Oh.
Geoguesser.
We got a lot of stuff to do. Listen,
All that.
Busy day for us here. Busy day of nothing.
I am out of Celtics playoff trivia to give you. I've given you everything, so we're doing NBA trivia. I'm sorry, unless you want me to go to like free throw.
The clapping is salute to Jack for all the questions
in a 3-game span. Like I've literally given you everything out of the bag. There is nothing possible else that I can give you from Celtics. So we're gonna do NBA trivia, but we're gonna make it recent NBA trivia, so it's like it's stuff that's like fresh in your mind. With that. Put it simply, last 5 years since 2019, I almost shared you the answers again. Just the most fouls in the playoffs since 2019. That's it.
I did not.
I'll keep it simple. I'll keep it easy. I'll keep it recent so it's not completely out of whack. But the most fouls in the playoffs since 2019 by any player.
Wow.
Bobby, it is to you. I was desperately trying to find Celtics trivia. And for context, the most recent thing I found was the most minutes in a single playoff run, but I'm pretty sure we've done that. Like, I think we've done all of these different variations of everything. So, and unless I could have done like more Mavs stuff, but you would have just been guessing the same Mavs players over and over and over and over and over again for playing against the Celtics. So it just felt boring at that point, especially considering they haven't played in the playoffs too many times.
No, this is a fine call, and salute to Jack for all the trivia questions. It's very impressive.
Very difficult one.
Get to thinking, buddy.
That's what we're out here doing right now.
Let's see it.
I don't know if I love this guess, but I will go with Kyle Lowry.
Good answer.
I hope so.
You guys just have no context of if that's good or not.
Hence the quiet.
This is tough because I'm not going to share my thought process, but I just have like different avenues I could take.
And this is not a single playoff run. This is since 2019. I think
correct.
you guys do that, but this is, yeah.
I'm going to go Tatum.
I like that guess.
He's not a foul guy. That's the problem. All right, I'm in it. That's the most important thing is I remain in it.
You guys' chats are closed, correct?
Chat's
Yep,
off.
Chad is off.
Good guess. Squad up. All of those are, or 2 of the 3 of those are really good. One of them is fine, but not ideal. Not a bad strategy, Eli. Correct, Jamie. Good job.
This is a tough one. It's so broad.
I just got a billion faces for you. Just sitting here making faces.
It's not a bad guess either, Eli. Actually, not as high up there as you'd think.
I just have like a pool of guys in my head. I don't want to pick the wrong ones.
This is the game, Sam.
It is the game, but
All right. I don't know. This one might not work, but I can at least. I like the process at least, even if the answer isn't rewarding. I'll go with LeBron.
You know he gets a good whistle.
He fouls out every now and then, and just. Oh.
It's since 2019. He's got to make it to foul.
Got to the conference finals last year.
I'm gonna say Bam.
It's true. Bam.
Mhm.
Why isn't this? Here we go.
I'll go Marcus Smart.
That was my next guess. Good answer. I think I'm gonna go with PJ Tucker.
Ooh, I like that. Wow.
Good answer.
That was a bopper.
Was PJ Tucker on the Raptors that won the title too?
No.
No. He was in Houston by then.
I think he was in Milwaukee by then.
Well, he started with the Raptors, then he went to Houston, then he went to Milwaukee, then he went to Miami and Philly.
You're right. He was in Houston then.
Yeah.
Then the Clippers. Don't forget about his 28-game stint on the Clippers.
Yeah, he was pissed he wasn't playing.
I feel like I have a lot of names that are in the same bucket.
Not the best guess, Eli, surprisingly, but I like where your head's at.
Sam, up to you whether Jack can answer this. It's also the start of a new round.
Yeah, go
How
ahead.
many of the top 5 answers are left?
Yeah, go ahead.
Of the top 5, 2 are left.
Gotcha.
Okay. Huh. Nah, no shot. 2019. Okay. Person hasn't played.
I know. All right. I just had an answer and then kind of lost it.
59, 58, 57.
Oh my gosh. That's brutal.
That's a generous clock too.
I've got to do it. It's got to happen at some point soon. We've got to bring on the clock. I don't know how to put it on the screen in addition to the media. Let me see. I know I can only have one media spot.
I will go Draymond Green.
Thought of Draymond. Ooh, good answer.
I like that.
He has a lot. And they missed the playoffs twice.
I know that was a big concern for me.
Throw for content?
No. I'm in a 2-0 hole. I've been throwing for content.
Duff it, Sam.
I'm going to go with... just go with Jalen.
Ooh, eater.
That is an impressive clip from Draymond. I still can't believe that.
That's all he knows. Defense with his
wild.
hands at his feet.
Is he the GOAT of fouling?
He might be.
I'll put it this way, and this isn't a spoiler alert anymore because you've guessed him. I originally did it since like the last 10 years, and I didn't want to because he was like 300 fouls above everybody else.
LeBron. Oh, or Draymond.
No,
was.
Draymond.
LeBron probably would have been up there then if it was 10 years.
I did since 2014. He is over 100 above the next guy.
Wow.
Okay.
Like again, since he's
Respect.
already on the board, since 2014, he has fouled in the playoffs 558 times.
That's all he knows.
It's insane.
I will go with Jimmy Butler.
That was my next guess. That's it? Oh my gosh.
Sam, you can guess, but it is
That's crazy though.
wrapped. Yeah.
Wow, I was between him and Jalen in my head, and I was like, well, I just know Jalen's played a billion games, so I guess we'll go with Jalen.
That's a shame because if you had gone Jimmy, I probably would have gone Jalen.
Oh boy,
Jalen has the edge because this also includes this year, and Jimmy didn't play.
Yes.
Muse, I don't think that player is on the list. No, he's not in the top 20, unfortunately. What you got, Sam? Throw something out there. Wrap it up.
It doesn't matter. I'll guess Jokic.
Look at that. It doesn't matter. And you guess the top one. That's crazy.
Really?
He has the most?
Yeah.
That's stunning.
He has the
Let's
most.
see, they made... How far did they go in 2019? They made the conference finals in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what they did in 2021. 2022, they lose in the first round.
He made it
I think 2021 they lost in the second round to Phoenix.
second round in 19, conference finals in 20, second round in 21, lost in the first round in 2022, championship last year, 2 rounds this year.
Foul machine.
Where was
And-
Gobert?
The other part that I thought he was top 10. He was 186. The part that y'all didn't really take into account is the minutes. Jokic just plays 42 minutes a game, so he's just on the court the whole time.
Fair enough.
Where's Giannis in this?
Top 10 right here.
He is top 10. I
Jay
was
Crowder,
afraid of
sneaky
him
up there.
because he just missed enough time.
Considered Siakam.
Y'all got the top 5 in the end.
Oh, there's a new Venom trailer. It's called The Last Dance.
Oh, that's interesting.
All right, I'll have to watch that later.
I was also curious. I didn't want to guess him. I didn't think it'd be a good option, but Dylan Brooks stayed in my mind that entire time.
He has 73, so it would not have been the best guess, but all right. Fullback John Kuhn spent the majority of his career with NFC team from 07 to 2015.
Packers.
Not gonna lie to you, I kind of thought this was the guy on Sunday Night Baseball, Kruk.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Very
Second
bad.
baseman had 30 plus home runs in 5 straight seasons from 07 to 2011 while playing for the Marlins and Braves.
Oh boy.
Second baseman for the Marlins. Yeah, you can turn the chats on again. From Marlins and Braves. Man, I don't know. I don't know
We
at
might
all.
have to come back to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will return.
College ball. While Klay Thompson won 4 titles with the Warriors, who was unable to make the NCAA tournament in 3 years at this Pac-10 school. Washington
State.
State. Prussian-born, this woman ruled as the Empress of Russia from 1762 to 1796 after overthrowing her husband Peter III.
This does ring a bell.
Chat says Dan Ugla. Hell yeah,
All right.
chat.
Well
Good
done.
job, chat. I don't know this.
I have no idea.
Alexandria.
That is a name. All right, I thought of that myself.
Heron. Yeah, none of those look correct to me, though. Jesus Christ.
Just Schwarzenegger and I don't know who that facial features belong to.
Glenn Close, maybe?
Sure.
Streisand's his
Oh,
muse.
that's a good one. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god, what a buzzer beater.
There we go, Muse.
Jack had the mouse on the select.
I did. First made available in 2004, this popular tropical lime flavored variety of Mountain Dew was originally created to be sold
Baja
at Taco Bell
Blast.
locations. Baja Blast rocks.
That nose is
Maybe-
unmistakable. Assault.
Despite earning over a dozen Emmy nominations, this ABC dramedy about a pie maker with the ability to bring dead things back to life with his touch got canceled after 2 seasons in 2009. What?
I have no idea.
No clue.
I
Chat,
don't
this is
know.
all you. Is this grossing nearly 500 million worldwide? This 2012 video game themed Disney animated comedy featured lead voice roles from John C. Reilly and Sarah Silverman. Video game themed Disney animated
Wreck-It
comedy.
Ralph.
Snipe.
That was 2012.
Yeah,
No
tough.
way that was that long
Very
ago.
tough.
That Wreck-It Ralph was 2012.
It was. I'm telling you right now.
That came out 12 years ago.
Yep.
What?
I know, isn't
What
that
was-
crazy?
Pull this show.
Check.
question.
Show question was: despite earning over a dozen Emmy nominations, this ABC dramedy about a pie maker with the ability to bring dead things back to life with his touch got canceled after 2 seasons in 2009. Music while we wait for that. There's no blood, there's no alibi, because I've drawn regret from the truth of 1,000 lies. So let mercy come and watch me away. Are lyrics from what 2009 Linkin Park song? Jesus Christ!
I don't know.
I don't know any Linkin Park songs. Pushing Daisies. Is that the show or the song? What I've done.
Oh, maybe that is.
That sounds like the name of a Lincoln Park
Seems like
song.
it could be the.
Hell yeah, chat. For TV, Pushing Daisies. Oh, chat's going to carry us today. Let's go,
Wow.
chat.
Wow, well
What
done.
a pull.
Now we need this.
Go with Alexandria. We could circle back.
The options weren't great though.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah, but-
is it Heron of Alexandria?
It might be.
There's
No.
no way it's Heron of Alexandria.
Yeah. Prussian-born, this woman ruled as Empress of Russia for 20 or 34 years after overthrowing her husband Peter.
Is it Catherine the Great?
That's a great one. Great call.
Zevrev. Oh, I know that from playing video
Huge.
games.
Sammy snipes
Yeah.
today.
Huge.
Wait till I
Alright.
tell Frank about this. I nuked Frank on Zevrev, and I shot my nuke, and he thought it was a rocket. He slowly found out that he was getting nuked. It was fantastic.
I can picture Frank just like, oh, that's sick, dude. Look at that.
He was like, "Wait, what is that? Is that going to? Oh no!"
Yeah, just watching it come in.
Oh, that's so brutal. I'm gonna put us over here. You gonna do U.S. again or world?
U.S.
Time?
U.S. is way better because
I mean,
chance it's Rhode Island.
We're no longer at the practice facility, so we could do one of each today if we wanted to
All
have
right.
some
Yeah,
fun.
let's do one of each.
Okay. I'm
I
gonna make this
enjoy the global.
smaller. All right, here we go. You want to start? Which one do we want to start with?
Why don't we start US and then go world?
Yeah, let's see if we can get hot.
Rock. Okay.
This looks like it's West Coast to me.
Yeah.
It is gonna be funny if it's like something that I'm like instantly know it's Rhode Island.
Can you
and
imagine?
no one's gonna believe
We're
me.
not gonna believe you, boy.
Yeah.
Pride wolf.
I'm
I'm
pretty sure
telling
this is
you.
Los Angeles. I could be very wrong.
It feels like it.
The houses have that western.
It feels
Look
like
to them.
L.A. or at least Cali.
This is definitely like Beverly Hills.
We gotta get to a main road. This main road.
You look. It looks like GTA. There's a GTA look to it. It's probably a little bit low for Beverly Hills.
Temple
What color-
City.
Temple City.
Is that Arizona?
That's what I was thinking. This is probably Arizona.
Zona, maybe.
Oh no, maybe I'm wrong. It hurts. Feels like there's a little too much grass.
I think there's grass everywhere.
I got into this discussion with my girlfriend. On Reddit, there's this community that always pops up for me that's like called Find the Sniper.
definitely
It's
Arizona.
California.
No, it is California. Okay. Temple City.
It's called Find the Sniper. And it's like always like snakes and shit, like amongst like fallen leaves. And I'm like, she's like, we should go like one day, like go hiking. I'm like, no, fuck that. There's snakes. And like leaves don't just fall everywhere. Because like up here we have seasons. Like they don't just have leaves on the ground. Apparently they do. Apparently the leaves do fall other places.
Maybe it's me, but it's kind of weird just to see an elementary school in the middle of like complete suburbia. It's jarring.
Cranston, Rhode Island. Yep. Good answer. Yeah, I think that sucks about California is it's so big.
Huge.
But there are palm trees in this. I've seen palm trees.
How did you get to a main road?
626.
It's not helpful. I know we're deep in the suburbs. I'm trying to get to a main road with signs and shit, but we're stuck in hell right now.
See, you get the
Area
palm
right
trees.
El
El
Monte.
Monte.
Where's El Monte?
End of
It said
Santa Fe.
Yeah.
Let's do some zooming in. It says on the map, right? So I'd look Southern California.
That's what I'm thinking. Probably
Where's
not
Santa
that
Fe?
far from San Diego.
Well, Santa Fe is in New Mexico.
Well, but it just says
But-
the Santa Fe Trail.
The Santa Fe Trail may be one of those major roadways. So, like, maybe it's... Keep zooming in.
LA-ish.
LA-ish, okay. I don't know what the... Yeah, oh my, but we have to like guess the precise location. Can't just click the state.
He's like getting mad at us. Guys, it's obviously California.
Yeah.
There. El Monte.
San Diego, the area code 619 because of Rey Mysterio, so we all know that. So it's not there.
Where's El Monte? What the hell?
Maybe you zoom a little bit more.
It's possible we're off. We're gonna go further up.
I should make sure I'm still in Cali if I zoom in that much. I know, it's too big.
I think it's in that east area is my
Ah.
guess. Because
As in southeast or further up?
like southeast. Well, let's see. That's what, Palm Springs? I don't know. I don't know geography out there.
Let's keep looking a little bit.
Is
Let's
it possible it's
keep a
by
little bit.
like San Jose? That, you know, we're all thinking down,
Maybe.
but maybe it's somewhere else.
Keep going forward. You look like you got a little bit of
Yeah, this way or the other way? Not this way.
the other way. Looks like you're heading somewhere now. Oh, you got a nice garbage truck. Can't escape it.
I know.
This is the worst.
guys
Imagine
everywhere.
driving like this. It's just there no matter what. McDonald's.
We're in El Monte, thanks. Oh shit. East of Hollywood, a little northeast of Compton. Jamie, did you look it up though, or you find
We
it?
need all the help we can get.
No Googling though. I don't want to cheat.
Yeah, that seems like a Google.
Jamie, did you Google it? East of
East of Hollywood. So it's like right where that LA.
It's gonna be right, right.
There it is. Yep.
Found it.
I mean, we were right. We knew it was in Cal. We knew it was in.
Oh,
LA
you're from
area.
Cali? Respect.
No.
Okay, fair enough.
Shout out Jamie.
Yep. There we go.
We'll take it. Love that.
Good answer.
Here, let me.
How many miles did we get?
2.5.
2.5.
Jesus. Don't say it.
Now this. I really wish I knew like a shit ton about trees. Be like, no, you only see those trees in the Northeast.
Thank you, Jamie.
That'd be incredible if you were just pulling that every round. If you could like look at the soil and know where we were.
Enon, back to school bash. Sunday,
Practice,
July
maybe?
30th. So here's what I'll say about this. In the South, they definitely go back to school way before we do up here. Because when we would go back to school, it'd be like around Labor Day. But like kids that would move away and we'd like keep in touch with them, you would hear, oh, they went back to school in like August, but they would get out in May.
They only use those bricks in Somerville. I'm thinking this is like Texas.
Pickens County.
That means nothing to me.
Oh, they have seasons. Wherever they're at, they have seasons.
They have seasons everywhere. We've learned this. They had seasons in Texas last time. That means nothing. It's like only Rhode Island has the red leaves.
No, it's not true. What the hell just happened?
Stupid churches, man. What the? Sorry. Well, it's just
They're
like,
all
what are we
about
doing? I didn't need to see another one. It's not helpful to me.
I didn't know Alonzo Mourning had cancer.
Where are you coming
Just
with
had
that?
surgery and he got rid of it.
Good for him.
Shout out Zoe.
Ooh, big sign, big sign. Need this sign, need this sign. What? Come on, guys. What are we doing? We don't need a green sign for an
With
industrial
another
complex.
church too.
Come on, man.
If you're still watching with us, thank you.
They know trivia is the most
It's
electric
just-
part of
it's
these
just
streams.
Eli. It's just Eli now.
Eli, you're a legend.
Thank you.
Tri-City. Where's Tri-City?
Come on.
It's the same sign. It's just on the other side.
Bogus. Pickens County.
More Pickens County, baby.
It's all the Pickens County we can
Baptist
handle.
churches. Yeah, it's definitely south,
Arkansas, maybe.
perhaps. Seasons.
They get seasons in Arkansas.
Oh, hey!
South
How
Carolina.
about
Okay.
Let's go. Okay,
You-
now to find Pickens County. They have
And
counties on
Keep
here?
your eyes peeled for Enon.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
I don't
zoom
think we're
back in?
seeing Ena.
Zoom back in?
Price Bridge.
No, scroll to the top right a little bit. Ease. Okay, I thought it said Enon. I was like, no way.
Pickens County. There's no way Pickens is like a town, right?
No. I also think you just crossed the border. You did.
Oh, it might be to the right.
Fayetteville, he says. Eli. Fayetteville.
How do you know that? I'm always sus of y'all.
Wait, zoom out slightly. There's one that's North Carolina.
No, South Carolina's right there.
Yeah, but see,
Fayetteville is North
yeah,
Carolina.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
I
up
wonder if
by
it's
here.
close.
It's
Isn't
just another
Fayetteville where
church.
Jake
Don't
Cole's
freak
from?
out. Probably.
I see.
Hey, let's go. Okay, hold on. We gotta find a town. Don't pick Faith.
Good answer.
Useless signs, dude. I hate Pickens County. my new bit. Pickens County sucks.
Hmm. I wonder if Cedric Maxwell is familiar with Pickens County.
Is he from South Carolina?
Yeah, I think him and KG are both from there.
Yeah, and Ray Allen.
Ray Allen's also from there.
Yeah,
Basketball hotspot.
it's a hotbed.
It's just Eli and Jamie now. Everyone's gone. It's all right. Get used to this. July comes around. Get ready to watch Geoguesser.
So much Geoguesser. The question is, how good can we get at Geoguesser by the time the summer's over?
Imagine we're just nasty at Geoguesser.
We really are
actually
pulling
do
off
know
to look
about
at
the
the trees and
trees.
know where it is.
Yeah.
I got pretty good for a little while, but then I stopped playing. Pickneyville had me messed up for a sec.
Oh my gosh.
It does exist.
Go!
Bang!
Say what you want about Pickens County, but it did help you. Oh, Jack's like they got golf at Pickens.
Hell yeah.
Golf and Jesus. That's all they do.
West. Oh my god.
915. This looks like it's in like Arizona, like Nevada. Go back to the flag. Oh, Texas. El Paso, Texas. Easy work. That's way, it's way south.
Is it?
It might not be like that south. You're looking at Galveston, which we're all familiar with. It's definitely near the border though.
You're close.
I thought it was a bigger city than this. Where the hell is El Paso?
I'm telling you, it's like right by the border. There's a lot of border.
But I thought it was a bigger city than this.
It's got to be further to the west.
There it is.
It's just on the tip of Texas.
We cooked.
Paso's big.
I'm not gonna say it.
It's not even close. It's palm trees. No, it's not Rhode Island.
Well, I know that's why I'm not gonna say it.
I know. It looks like Warwick to me.
This is definitely like Florida. It's swamps.
Yeah.
Looks swampy.
Look at this road. Why did this? Google, why'd you drive down here, bro? Come on.
This is definitely Florida. Those are Florida type houses. Now, Florida does not narrow it down too much, but Northport, Florida.
All right, well, let's look at the north. I don't know if that's totally helpful, but we can take a quick scan.
We know it's Florida. I know my trees.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be a useful use of our time.
No, it's too early to narrow it down.
Yeah, it looks like you have like a 25% chance of getting clapped by a gator out here.
There's definitely someone with a pet gator.
No, you can't, unfortunately.
I'm legitimately uneasy looking at some of the environment here. Thinking about all the stuff living.
Let me out. I don't want to be in this house.
They stuck you as far into a neighborhood.
Why? What is this?
Into a rotary. Or the old cul-de-sac that doesn't exist anymore.
It's where they get together on Sundays.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Nice outhouse.
What the hell? Let me out. Please.
$941 Palm Realty. Don't think that says too much because the whole state.
Do you know area codes? Why you keep saying area codes and I expect?
Oh, I'm saying it out because someone in the chat might know.
Okay. I was like,
he's facilitating.
I not know this about you. Oh, look, we have a road with a line on it. That's progress, right?
We're back.
Out of the labyrinth.
This is gonna be Disney World, right?
going? Which road? Do we go? No, we're not going.
Is there an Enon church nearby?
Where'd the sign go?
Well, they took it down. They have a flag.
Yeah, clearly.
To no one's surprise.
Shocker.
Jamie predicts Florida Georgia edge area.
Take a quick Northport look.
Panhandle. I'm sorry, does that say Scotland?
Yep.
They got Scotland down there?
I mean, there's like Paris, Georgia, and all those places. Or is it Rome, Georgia, Paris, Tennessee?
Paris, Texas.
There's multiple Parises.
They just got Paris everywhere. It's where the Olympics are going to be. Paris, Texas.
I need a sign, please. Oh, this road looks so much better. We'll go out here.
Promising road.
You don't need neighborhood watch here. I'll tell you. From one
probably
person
a top
to the
10
next.
You got to
place
guard
you do
against the
need.
Gators.
Yeah. It's all fun and games until Timmy gets eaten alive.
What's Timmy gonna do? Or what's
He's
Timmy's
going to get
parents
eaten
gonna
by
do?
a gator. That's what
Yeah,
he's
but
doing.
what am I gonna do for Timmy? I'm not
The
touching
neighborhood-
the gator.
You don't think the
Oh,
neighborhood
wait.
watch is packing?
City of Northport. Absolutely. Oh yeah, you're right.
All right, so we know we're in Northport, but we don't know where Northport is. It is a city, though,
Yeah, it's the
Gatorhood
city of
watch indeed.
Northport.
which
If
is
it's a
good.
City, that
Don't
means
play.
it's got to be relatively big, right?
That's where I lean. Pensacola?
Let me just do a little do a little large scan.
It's not down there.
Yeah, is it? It's not down here.
Well, when you're over by like Miami,
Wait. Go to the neighborhoods in there.
What about them? Oh,
Well, you know,
okay. Hold up. Let me go back to where we started. Jaremco and Lagrange. Let's find it. We're going crazy. Okay, wait. I can tell you even more. So, Jaremco is going north-south. Lagrange is going east-west. Okay? I wonder if one of them's a big street. Let's go in. Jaremco is going north-south. This is the ultimate.
do we see the
brain
Baptist
damage.
church?
This is the ultimate, we are so stupid.
no, but we're on the hunt. I'm excited to find this.
I want a 5K.
I don't know, maybe I was wrong about the neighborhood. I just feel like we're in that.
Well, there's more neighborhoods, buddy. Don't you worry. There's a lot of neighborhoods out here.
Well, we are in trouble. Well, you have to think this intersection, Jack. The roads were not very big. They didn't have two sides to them. They do have a
Yeah,
nice
shoot.
grid system.
Let's go find a bigger
New
road.
York
Yeah.
City.
You want to find a bigger road?
These are curvy roads.
Jaremco, Lagrange, Lanark,
Lanark,
and Lolly.
Lolly.
I'm wondering if we've already seen Lanark on here.
Unsure. All right, hold on. Let me find a bigger street. Even bigger.
Not many roads. That's true, Muse. There's not a ton of roads where we're at.
They're not about it.
Knolting already. Knolting as well. There's another one you can look for, everybody.
Yeah.
You can also look for Cobbler. I'm giving chat. Keep these names in the back of the head. I'm giving you a lot here. Giving you a lot
Yeah,
to work with.
Muse is saying there's not a lot of roads, a lot of green.
I mean, we passed a lot of roads. Langsome, I
Yeah,
guess.
but it's not quite.
Maybe this. More green, I guess. But like, it's all green over here. It's just when you zoom in, see how it's green up here. It's just not as green when you zoom in.
Let's make sure we're still
I
in
see
north.
what
Okay,
you
so there's
mean.
it
Maybe?
feels more windy up here.
Could we be out like? No, we're not that far out. Ooh, over here.
Now this may be something.
We found Northport, Jamie. Now we're just looking for the road because we're idiots.
Maybe we have to lock in a guess.
No, now I'm committed.
Yeah,
We-
we
We're
gotta
here all day.
Hold on, let me find a bigger road. See, this road has yellow lines. This is Salford Boulevard North.
Okay.
Price Boulevard. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is gonna be a big-ish one. Sumford. Salford Boulevard North. I'll keep that on the screen for y'all.
We're looking west.
How far west does Northport go?
I would not want to be near that water.
Absolutely not.
The boulevards are pretty big, and this one's going north-south. Like, you can see most of the boulevards from here. So I feel like we should be able to find this. Oh!
We got to be close.
Oh, there it is.
Oh!
Yep, got it. Ew.
Okay. We're getting guys, we're doing it!
What's the other street called?
We were on the corner of
Lanson.
Okay, we can find our way back from here though. So Langsome is going west to east off of this. So we're on south, so it's up north here.
Here's Lang Tree.
Sorry.
You got Donatello.
This is where he moved when he
Point to
retired.
Okay. It keeps going.
Hmm.
Oh, Lorraine!
Jeremko.
Lorraine to
Jeremko right
Jeremko!
there.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, so Lorraine and Jeremko. We're on this little corner.
Yeah, you're in the intersection.
And Lorraine, that's Lorraine. So is it Lovering or here? It's here, right?
It's got to be right there.
Let's go!
Wow,
Hey.
4 yards.
Come on!
Love to see it.
What a round. And back to hell. Back to hell we
this-
go.
This is Rhode Island, Exeter. It doesn't necessarily look like not Rhode Island.
Yes, it does.
It might not.
It's not Rhode Island. Sam.
There is not.
One of these
Sam,
times, perhaps.
if you drive this far in Rhode Island, you're in Massachusetts, brother. Like, come on.
I'm telling you right now, they got like near URI, kind of looks like this.
Maybe $100 this trail. This is not.
It's Com Ave.
Marion.
I-40. That is
that
Iowa.
Indiana?
What is this?
I'm thinking
no,
Indiana.
It's Iowa.
Look at the shape. No.
Oh,
Look at the
it's
shape. Arkansas.
yeah, it's Arkansas. That was close. Really close.
Where's Marion though? Is Marion Arkansas?
Not sure.
They
We're
got
on
Newport.
77.
I was close.
You guys see 77?
No.
Uh,
I see the I-40.
Nashville, Arkansas.
well, there's 78.
71.
79.
There is some sort of rhyme and reason to the different numbers.
I just don't know what they are. 79 is there.
79 was also further down and to the left as well.
73, 27, 71. Bless you. 77?
Got it?
Wait,
Yeah,
not
right there.
77.
It
Yeah,
landed.
but it's not in.
Oh no, it goes everywhere but.
So this is 77.
Oh, here we go. We might be back.
Yeah. Church. There's an Enon church out here. Are you?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
And
big
it's right by
business.
77.
Okay.
You see 77, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Damn, then we had the right idea with the other 77.
I guess.
Oh wait, no, it was on the complete opposite end of the state.
Yes.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh wait, did we? What the? There's two. You can't have two 77s. That's not allowed.
It's a different.
That's cooked. That ruined our score. We were cooking till then.
We got a new medal.
Peace.
Do we want to do world or do we want to call it there?
Let's call it. That took a while.
Yeah, I think it's time.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, chat. We did Geoguesser for 40 minutes. But we found the road in Florida, and that's what matters. Any final thoughts, Bobby?
Watch how good we get at Geoguesser over the summer.
We'll be there. We'll be there no matter what. Check out Bobby's work at si.com/NBA/Celtics. We appreciate you for tuning in. Sam, take it out.
Yeah, thank you very much for listening and watching. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the bell so you don't miss any of our uploads. We're coming at you with pods Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, game recaps the morning after each game, and other videos in between to keep you busy. Like Jack said, give Bobby a follow on Twitter at Bobby Kravitsky. You can find his coverage of the team on Inside the Celtics, part of SI Media. You can find our audio pods and game recaps on Spotify and Apple. If you follow us there, those will go right into your feed. Leave a 5-star review. We'd appreciate that very, very much. You can email us, hbtcpod@gmail.com. We're recording later today, so get those emails in. We'll read them in the email section. You can find us on socials at How About Them C's, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook's the name of the pod. Our streams are there. They're on YouTube, and they are on Twitter. Jack's Twitter's at JackSimoneNBA. Bobby's is at Bobby Kravitsky, and mine is at Sam LaFrance NBA. That's it for us.